Welcome, everybody, for the fourth and final act of our show today. Kelly is not going to be with us, so we've killed her camera, and yeah, here we go. So, you guys are back at Beggar's Cove.
Ta-da!
Wow, good to be back. Here, crew members. Here's 2 gold. Have lots and lots of fun.
2 gold each.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, so that
we
is...
give them that from the ship fund, right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
We have
7,
no
8,
ship
9,
fund,
10.
though.
Yeah, there's
We
currently
don't?
no ship fund.
Oh.
No, but we could take apart.
Yeah, so that's 10 gold. There's 10 people, so that's 20 gold total.
Okay.
Split it in 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I closed my sheet by mistake.
20 divided by 3.
Let's just make it like
6.6.
I'll just pay 10 and you guys pay 5 each.
Okay. Oh,
Just for
perfect.
easy math.
It falls perfectly with my character sheet. I had an extra 5. Good.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys reach Beggar's Cove in what? 1, 2, 3. How's the weather? 3 days time. You arrive in Beggar's Cove. You all gain 3 HP.
You guys want to... Sorry, go ahead.
You give your sailors some money, and they proceed to leave the boat and go drink and, do pirate stuff.
How much HP did we gain? Sorry.
3?
Yay. Minus 24, guys. Getting there.
Isn't it nice having a healer in the party?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to have a healer?
Wouldn't it?
So, what do you guys want to do?
I think, should we go talk to the shaman and see about getting you guys healed?
I feel really bad about asking him for free heals as he's not in our city.
Well, we could pay him.
Yeah, we could offer him some money. Especially since on the island it won't be worth shit, so might as well give him money now so that he can spend it now.
Yeah, and we can just, say we came back to give him an update and, oh, hey, by the way, would you mind healing us up? Because we killed some ogres.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go get him a visit.
Alright, so you go
Let's
talk
go do that.
to the Dark Cleric, Fadar.
What was his name?
Fadar.
Radar.
Like radar, but with a F.
Like Veda with an R.
Sure.
Like
You arrive.
with an Adar.
You arrive back to his house and give it a little knock on the door, and he quickly comes to it and says, "Ah, it's you guys again.
Yeah.
How goes the construction of my new dwelling?"
Well, the workers are already on it. It's their new priority, so it should be done fairly quickly. That's the good news. Other good news, we cleared up ogres from that island, so now it is safe. Bad news, we got a little bit hurt, so we're wondering if we could pay you to get healed up so we can get to the construction faster.
Yes, I seem to have some spells on hand. I only have 1 healing spell today. If you come back tomorrow, I can do more for you.
Yeah, we can do that.
He walks up to Faye and puts his hand on your forehead, and you gain 4 HP.
Yay.
Or
I feel much better. I'm not even half HP yet, but it's much better.
how much do you want?
He blinks at you. Excuse me?
I'm asking if you want some money.
No. We have a mutually beneficial relationship here. I'm getting a
Aw.
town, and in exchange, I'm offering some services to you. This
Awesome,
works
well,
for the
thank
time
you.
being.
Yeah,
As long as
good.
you uphold your end of the deal, he says, and
We
kind of
will.
starts to glare a little bit.
I give him
We're
a
here.
reassuring, we will.
Excellent. I would greatly appreciate it if you were able to populate the town a little more heavily than 30 people as well.
How come?
No one wants to live in a town with just 30 people.
Good.
Have you ever grown up in a town that size?
Not exactly.
Well, everyone knows everyone's business, and it can be quite incestuous at times. It's
Good
best to
point.
have a slightly larger population.
Oh no.
All right.
How are we gonna find people?
More slave
Find
chips.
people.
I don't say that out loud.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We'll be back tomorrow.
Excellent.
Thanks, Fadar.
And you guys take off. Where do you go? What do you do?
I would like to go to a weapon shop.
Okay. There is a blacksmith on the island.
Do they have other kinds of bows that I might be able to use?
Bows? Okay. Yes, they do. The blacksmith doesn't, but he can point you in the direction of someone who can sell you a different type of weapon. What type of bow would you like?
One that does lots of damage.
Okay, so your hand crossbow is nice for being sneaky, but it does not do very much damage, as you has discovered. You, as a thief, can use... let's take a look at the thief weapon abilities. Thief weapon restrictions. La. They can use clubs, daggers, darts, hand crossbows, knife, lasso, short bow, sling, broadsword, longsword, short sword, staff. So you could use a sling or a short bow. Let's take a look at damage for sling versus damage for short bow. I think you're level 7 right now. You get your next weapon proficiency at level 8.
What? She's level 7?
She's thieves. Thieves level up very quickly. But you do ridiculous damage. Why are you complaining?
Yeah,
You kill
it's
everything.
not like, yeah. It's not like I've been more successful than you with my
I know.
level 7.
I know. I'm not complaining.
Okay. Let's see. Sling. You can use a sling if you use just stones. Sling does D4 damage, same as your dagger. If you use like they're referred to as bullets, but they're basically lead balls instead of stone balls. You can do D4 plus 1 or D6 plus 1 damage, and they go farther. Sling speed is 6. They're very light, pretty easy to use.
And that does more damage than my crossbow, or my hand crossbow, right?
Looking at your hand crossbow, currently does D3/D2. So a sling would do D4 or D4 plus 1, depending on the type of ammunition you used for it. And it would have, in terms of range, greater range. Yeah,
Okay.
so your sling is going to be a much better weapon for you. But, for a sling, you kind of need some... You couldn't be, like, lying down and use your sling. Well, you might be able to get it overhead, maybe, but, a crossbow is nice because you can have it cocked and ready and just, like, sneak and fire, and you can use poison on it, but you can't use poison on a sling.
Okay. What about a short bow?
A short bow does D6 damage. Nice heavy amount of damage consistently. Has a very long range, but it comes with the penalties of like a bow. If you can't use it lying down. It's about like 4 feet tall, so you have to like carry it with you. It makes it, if you're trying to, it's very hard to sneak a short bow somewhere. It's a very obvious weapon. But yeah.
Well, December was like really impressed and jealous at Pantaji's bow, so she's kind of like considering, but the stealthiness of a hand crossbow is very necessary for her, so she's considering the sling, but it does seem like we get in lots and lots of... Did you guys come with me to the weapon shop?
Yeah, we're hanging out.
So I ask you guys, what do you think? Because we've gotten into lots of scrapes lately where I don't have enough range for my hand crossbow to be worth anything. But I don't want to carry around a big bow because then I'll be super obvious that I am armed. But a sling, I don't know, a sling seems like it might be a good idea, but I can't use it stealthy. Like I can't, just pull it out from under my cloak and shoot somebody like I can my hand crossbow.
Can you carry a boat?
Neil, I can't carry both, right? Because I'm like encumbered.
If you could carry a sling that would put you at just your borderline of your encumbrance, and then as long as you didn't carry too much ammunition, you would be fine.
What if
Do I have to have special ammo for a sling, or do I just use like rocks?
You can use rocks, which do D4 damage, or you can get like specially made lead balls. It's basically not a special ball; it's just a lead ball, which are considered bullets, and those do a little bit more damage and have better range.
Okay.
What if you buy a big longbow and we bring it when we go on an adventure to fight?
She can only use short bows, not long bows.
Oh, well, short bow. Like for the ogres, let's say. I mean, we
Yeah,
weren't
because
really-
I guess it wouldn't matter whether I was carrying that for ogres or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
And we could always make the pirates use it when you don't use it.
That's a good idea. How much is the short bow? Good merchant, sir or madam.
Should we get each for all of our pirates? Maybe they don't know how to short bow though.
Yeah, they don't have bow proficiency.
But if you don't have bow proficiency, can you still shoot with the bow?
Yeah, but you get a penalty to hit, and then they have no bonuses, so they would be hitting like 1 in like 8 shots against someone that has no armor and standing still. A short bow costs 30 gold, and the arrows for it cost flight arrow 3 silver for 12 arrows, or
Okay.
2 silver for 8 arrows.
I would like to purchase your short bow and 12 arrows, please.
Okay, give up 30 gold and 3 silver. You are currently unproficient in bow, however, so until you get your bow proficiency, which you actually get at next level, you shoot at with a penalty. The penalty
I didn't know that. Maybe I wouldn't have bought it till next level then.
Well, then don't buy it
fine.
now.
Well, how much
That's
penalty
okay.
is it?
I'm looking. It's just a penalty of 2? I thought it was 2 for fighters, but something else for everyone else.
Is it true that I get a bonus with slings?
Halflings get a bonus with slings. This is correct. They get a +1 to hit.
That's
You
so
should get
cute.
a sling, Lily.
I don't have a proficiency.
You do
I
not.
only have 1 weapon proficiency.
You should have a second one because you would have gained enough levels to get your second weapon proficiency
Oh wait, I have a sling proficiency.
magically.
I don't know. I'll think about what I want to be proficient in, but sling seems like a decent idea.
Yeah, especially for you because you want to stay at far range.
Yeah, because staff will be for close. All right, getting a sling proficiency. So how much is a sling, Neil?
Hold on, I'm looking up this non-proficiency. Rogues, you get a penalty of 3 to hit until you get a proficiency with your sling, or with your bow. December. So on the middle of your character sheet, there's that weapon table. So in there, put short bow. Under adjust, put -3/-0.
What's the -0 for?
Damage? The first number is to hit. The second number is to damage.
Oh, okay.
The range is going to
Range.
be 50/100/150 yards.
Okay.
The damage is D6/D6. The size is medium. The weight is 2 pounds. The type is P. And the
What's that
speed is piercing. And the speed is 7.
Okay.
Also, I guess you don't have any room for that. Never mind.
On my hand corals versus corals.
Yeah, how many... Your character sheet says you have 5 daggers. You have your 2 magic daggers.
I just bought a whole bunch of daggers.
Yeah. So you have 2 magic daggers and 3 non-magic daggers, or 2 magic daggers and 5 non-magic daggers?
I think I have 5 non-magic daggers, but according to my sheet, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 daggers total that I bought.
right. Well, we need to figure out how many daggers you have because your weight is calculated incorrectly. Then,
Okay, while we're here, then why don't I either give daggers to Faye and Lily if they want them, or sell them to this weapons merchant?
can you save your character sheet so I can open it on my end and see?
Yeah. Saved.
Cool. Cannot sync Stephanie second edition. Permission denied.
What? Because it's still open as well. Close
Oh,
it.
okay. I don't see your character updates, December.
The ones I just made?
Yeah.
Dropbox takes a while to sync sometimes.
Hmm.
Do you want me to screen share you?
No, I was hoping to make some modifications on my end. Pause syncing. Resume syncing. Bum.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're making a character sheet. Everything is awesome. I never understood why you guys always have like a stuffed animal around your desk until I got this one and you guys started cuddling yours on stream, so I grabbed mine and I understand. It's like really satisfying to just like have something right here. I understand. What is that? Are those all sushi?
Yeah, man.
Why do you have so many sushi?
Yeah, that is weird. What happened with that?
That is a really strange kind of stuffed animal
It
to
was
have.
like Christmas time, and my ex-boyfriend's brother bought that to me.
Sushi?
It's from Think Geek.
Uh,
Yeah.
Mine is a zergling.
Well, I deserved it because the year before I bought him a box of Lucky Charms and like wrapped it up for like 12 wrappings. And then he was like, "What is it? What is it?" And then it was just Lucky Charms. But he loved them and he kept eating all of them, and it wasn't his, so I bought him.
Neil, is it working yet?
It's syncing. Is it just syncing? Yeah, I'm still not seeing it. Are you sure it's saved?
Yup. It might be my Dropbox again.
And I still can't sync Steph's either. What is
Let
it?
me
Why,
check.
Internet? Why are you so bad to us today?
Yeah, it says it's still syncing, so why? What do I need to move?
Aha! I do have Steph's. Excellent. You are at minus 20 HP, right, Steph? Is that what you?
I think so.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's the actual up-to-date version.
Yes,
Sweet.
it is.
No, I'm not seeing.
Maybe deal with Jen's sling while I try to fix
Yeah.
this.
And
Yeah.
I have another request after that. Too.
All right. Your sling costs. What does your sling cost? Sling is 5 copper pieces.
Ah, that's what I like to hear, Neil. What about the ammo?
You can find the rocks for free, so you don't need to
I
pay for
want
those.
I want the fancy one.
The bullets are 5 copper per bullet.
Cuppers?
Yeah,
Can
I'm gonna spend.
I mean, it's literally just like someone pours some iron into like a little ball, like a small ball.
Okay.
It's pretty cheap.
Can I buy enough for 4 silver, 1 copper, so that I can get rid of my change?
Yeah, that's for. Well, you can just give someone your 1 copper. 4 silver is 20. I'm sorry, it's 40 copper. And how I said it's 5 copper per sling bullet.
Yeah, plus the sling for 5 copper.
Okay, so 40, so 30, 35 divided by 5 is what, 7? So you have 7 bullets?
Okay,
7 bullets and
1 sling.
1 sling. And
I tip
the
him
sling
one
is
copper.
the sling is 1 pound. The bullets are 10 to the pound. So just write 1 pound for them so far.
Okay.
And your sling, let me give you the stats of it. It is, where's the character? So you can see. Your adjust is +1, +0.
Sling +1 +0.
The range is more appropriately in this book. Range, sling, 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 sling. 50, 100, 200 yards.
Nice. Okay.
Seriously, a sling has greater range than a short bow?
What up?
It's ridiculous. Your damage is D4 +1 / D6 +1. Your
Yep.
size is small or S. Your
Yep.
weight is 1. Your type is B. Your speed is 6.
Nice.
In
Okay.
which situation would you use the sling over any of your spells?
If she's out of spells.
If I'm out of spells, it's gonna be useful.
I guess.
If I don't know, sometimes I'm out of spells that are useful. It happens. I mean, what else could I be like getting for weapon proficiency? I already have a close quarter one, so now I have a range one. I feel like it can be useful. All right, so I'm gonna ask you girls, how would you feel if I spent about 300 gold to go get myself one new spell that I think would be really useful?
It's your goal, man.
Do you have
All
200
right.
gold?
Yeah, I have 300 gold and 26.66 plat.
Oh
Why
yeah, I
do you
forgot
have
we
that
had
much
the
gold?
platinum.
I'm gonna keep the plat for.
No, wait. Why do you have that much gold?
I don't know. I always have that much gold.
But didn't we get like we lose everything when we got our ship stolen?
Yeah, but I had a lot of gold with me when we lost everything.
Oh yeah, she was carrying a lot more
Yeah,
than
I
we
was
were.
carrying a lot more than everyone. The plat.
What spell are you gonna get?
I'm thinking. Well, if it's still available, Wraith form. Because now I'm realizing that I keep dying, so I need a way to escape. And I figured it could be really useful in some situations now that I read it in like non-combat type of thing. Because if I get into a Wraith form, I can go through walls, like through little cracks of walls.
Cool.
So let's say we're like trapped in a prison, then I can just Wraith form out.
Very cool. Yeah, you should
Aha!
definitely get
And
that.
he was like, fuck.
No, that's exactly why you have Wraith form. It's a great spell.
Yeah.
Neil, I don't know why, but this is not syncing right now, so we're gonna have to take care of it after the show.
Okay. Cool.
So, for right now, I should not add the corals to my stuff.
No,
Right.
add everything to the character sheet. The bow, the arrows. We'll just figure out the weight that you're carrying later.
Well, because underneath my weapons, I guess I could just, because I have like the little place for hand quarrels and daggers with the little X's,
Yeah, you could just.
but I don't have a place to put. Should I
Remove
just put them with the hand
Just
quarrels?
remove the daggers from there, and add arrows. Because you want the hand quarrels, because you're still keeping your hand
Yeah.
crossbow, right? You're not throwing it away.
Mm-hmm.
So add arrows, and we have conflicting numbers on your character sheet for how many daggers you have. I would say, pick 5 or 9 for non-magical daggers. And that's how many you have.
Well, I bought 9,
Okay,
so if I'm not gonna have 9, then I want to sell.
yeah. Well, on your equipment sheet, on the second page, then under equipment, put dagger X9 and put weight
Okay.
being 9, and also add magical dagger X2 weight 2. Faye, you have been using your armband long enough. It gives you a +2 to your armor class.
Oh, I'm not even sure what armor class does, to be honest, Neil.
When someone attacks you, they roll a die, and if all of their bonuses are higher than your armor class, they hit you. If all of their bonuses are if their die roll plus all their bonuses is lower than your armor class, they miss. So high armor class means you do not get hit. and this is a bracer of AC 2. Yeah.
Really good.
Lily or Faye, would you guys like to have any of my daggers? Because if not, I'm going to sell some of them.
Oh, they're useless to me.
Yeah, I'm okay. I got my sling, I got my staff. I'm all good.
Okay.
I updated my sheet with the magic bracer.
Sweet.
I'm gonna go see the wizard that I went to see last time for a raid form. Well, it
Here,
wasn't you gave.
wait for us to come with you. Just first, merchant sir or madam, I don't know. I have not heard you speak yet. Would you care to buy 4 fine daggers from me?
The merchant will buy them for 3 gold.
Would I know that that's a nice price?
Usually they sell one to the gold, but he's buying it a little under price. If you were to buy a dagger from him, he'd sell them for 1 gold each. He's buying them 4 of them for 3 gold.
Okay, I'll take it.
Cool.
Merchant, whoever you are. This
Yes.
will sound like a stupid question. I'm looking into rope that would enhance my lasso proficiency.
Rope that would enhance your lasso proficiency.
Yeah, you know, like
I don't understand.
you know, like the way that you tie the rope, for example, or like having like a lighter rope.
Rope
but
is
it's still
rope.
as effective when you throw. Okay.
Rope is rope.
Okay.
Unless you get some crazy magical elven rope.
Didn't you want to get some spikes on your bracers?
Brass
Not
knuckles, you mean?
bracers, your breast knuckles.
Brass knuckles.
I don't know if it would actually help or not.
Yeah, I don't even know either. Would that just complicate things now?
Everything complicates things. If you want to do it, you should do it.
Okay. And then I ask about the bracer with spikes.
Damn it.
You gave me an open door.
I absolutely did, and you should absolutely take it. Good for you. I'm just grumpy about it.
We talked about it a while ago. Didn't you come up with it stuff too?
He said I couldn't do it on my own.
Yeah, you need to have them. So you could have, excuse me, you could have brass knuckles created for you. Your existing ones probably couldn't. Well, I guess they could be modified to add spikes onto them, but a blacksmith would need to work with them for a while.
How long could it take?
Um,
And how much?
well, here's the question: what type of spikes do you want? Do you want like long spikes? Do you want short spikes?
Short spikes. I don't want it to.
You're gonna be Wolverine.
I don't want it to make my movement and like not as good.
Okay, so little tiny spikes. Okay, I'll say that will give you a +1 to damage with your brass knuckles. And he says it will take him 3 days to do, and it will cost 5 gold for both hands.
I was like, don't be 500 gold, don't be. I have no idea how money works in this world. Okay, I'll take it, sir.
Cool. So you give him your brass knuckles, and you guys have to kill 3 days until he can finish it. Also, give him 5 gold.
Okay.
And we go to the wizard shop.
All right, you guys
We're
all
really happy.
you all head to the wizard shop. What do you do there?
I have a question.
Yes.
I put the lantern that I was carrying back on the ship,
Yes.
and I apparently, from the mines long ago, was carrying oil after all. Am I still carrying oil?
No. It's
What
on
did
the
I
ship.
do with it?
It's on the ship. I mean, unless you were carrying it still on your backpack, I assumed you just. I would assume you offload the oil on the ship, unless you really, really want to carry oil with you. In which case, you have
Well, what
one
I
oil
mean
on you.
Usually you make me say whenever I take anything in or out of my backpack.
Yes.
And I never said I took the oil out of my backpack. So
Yes.
just pointing out that we did have oil.
Well, then you should have noticed that, and you
I
could have.
know.
That's on
I'm
you.
pointing out how dumb I am. I know,
Oh,
Neil.
Don't point out how dumb you are.
Gosh.
You're usually a smart person.
Well, December is smarter than me. December is always looking at me like, what is your problem? Duh, do this thing. And I don't know.
Yeah.
So, okay, I still have oil in my bag. I guess I'm going to keep it in my bag unless it encumbers me, because I think I'm low enough weight that I'm not encumbered again. Maybe.
Add it all up. If I think you're
How much do I need to put the short bow on my
the
equipment, right?
short bow weighs, I think I said 2 pounds, and the arrows together will weigh 1 pound.
Sorry. Okay. So I am carrying 8, 9, 14, 17, 21, 40 pounds.
Okay, so you are lightly encumbered.
And when will I not be lightly encumbered?
35 pounds is the marker. If you notice the first page of your character sheet, lower right-hand corner below AC, it shows you those stats.
Thank you. Okay,
You're welcome.
so I need to offload some stuff on the ship eventually. But I'm okay now.
Cool.